Hey, we're going to improve the data ink ratio of this chart. So you see this sort of thing all the time. People who don't know about data visualization will make a chart that they think looks nice. They'll add lots of special effects, colors, and we're going to remove all of that, and we're going to see how much better it looks side by side. So if you just copied the chart, I just clicked on it and then pressed Control C, then pasted here. This is in Google Sheets. All of these same things are possible to do in Excel as well, although it will be slightly different for you to do them. Okay, and we have a list of different things we need to do on the side here. We're not going to cover all of them in this tutorial. I'm going to leave some of these exercises for you to do at the end. Okay, so this is a pretty bad looking pie chart, and the number one thing you really want to do that will help improve your visualizations in Excel or Google Sheets, as well as actually this is good advice for PowerPoint presentations too, is remove all of the special effects. You're much more likely to get them wrong than you are to have them improve your presentation of data. You're not the New York Times. You don't have full-time data visualization specialists to really pull this off. So just gonna change this. Click into the chart and go. Let me see, pie chart. We're gonna take it off 3D. Okay, so straight away that is easier to read. It's not at an angle anymore. You can see that this smaller green section of removed now actually kind of looks a little bit bigger. So that's the first thing we do. Remove special effects. Remove redundant labels. So we have 33% here, 33% here, enabled here. And then this data, we don't really need to know the actual numbers necessarily. We just need the percentages. So let's go in here and instead of value and percentage, we're just going to change this to percentage. So this in customize pie chart percentage. Cool. So now we just have the 33% here, but we also have these labels too. So this is part of the legend, and you can see that if I click on it, it says legend. I'm going to change this instead of auto. Let's say, let's put that at the top, or we can put it on the left. Okay, this looks pretty good. Cool. So now it's already much cleaner. You can see we have the legend and we have the percentages here. Remove backgrounds. So this yellow background is just distracting. It doesn't add anything to the data. And anytime you use color, it should be really intentional. You should be drawing attention to a piece of the chart. So go to chart style, background color, and then just click none. Cool. Remove borders as well. You can see this looks not great because this border padding is all wrong. You could spend a lot of time messing around with it, but actually let's just go in and remove that border, and it should look better straight away. If you have borders on the actual pie segments as well, I would remove those too. Remove bolding. So bold text is a little bit actually harder to read on these types of charts. So I'm going to go in and we're going to remove the bold from the labels. So a little bit easier to read straight away. We're going to remove it from the chart title, and we're going to remove it from the legend as well. So look at that. It's already looking a lot better. Remove redundant pixels. So this isn't always possible, but you can see in this case with a pie chart, we have the option to make it actually a donut chart. Because right now this is a huge block of color, and we don't necessarily need that huge block of color in order to visualize the data. It becomes a little bit easier to read, less mentally taxing if you make a hole in the middle and turn this into a donut chart. All right, and then so that's removing redundant pixels. We want to improve the colors, and the reason we want to do this is these are the worst colors you can pick for someone who's colorblind, and actually 8% of males, I think it is, are colorblind. Much less likely in females, but it's a problem that everyone deals with, and actually, it's the good default colors to use. The colorblind friendly colors, which are like blue, orange, gray, because they have higher contrast, less likely to get mixed up. So we're going to change to that. There are different color palettes you can look up online. I know Tableau has a really good palette that you can search for. But in this case, we're just going to kind of go with blue for enabled. Paused, we're going to change that to orange, and then removed, we're going to change that to gray. Cool. So already we have a much better chart. It's much easier to read. There's more that we can do. We want to lighten the labels. We want to increase the figure size and font size. We want to add some source attribution. So we want to say, where did this chart come from? It's from the Google Ads data. We want to say what date range it came from as well. We can put that underneath the chart. You don't need to attach it to the chart. You can just put text underneath. And then we're going to think about maybe a more appropriate chart to use. So if you Google why are pie charts bad, you should be able to find a good alternative. Okay, hopefully this was helpful for you.